What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video. And for those who have seen Venom The Last Dance has just dropped the trailer for it. And I wanted to give my thoughts and opinion because a lot of people have been talking about it. I just wanted to talk. Before we get started, just to let you know, I will be live later today on Twitch. Link will be down in the description. Come vibe with us. I will be playing some Elden Ring, some X Defiant, chilling with the homies, you know, the boys. So if you want to come by, slide through, you can ask me any questions or whatever. Or help me on Elden Ring because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So, that's what to say about that. But yeah, this Venom trailer was ass. I'll be honest with you. I don't really care for Venom. As y'all can tell, I am a comic book fan. I am a Spider-Man fan. It is Sony's doing of ruining every Spider-Man villain before Kevin Feige saves them once again and ushers that universe into the MCU, which is apparently clearly what they're doing with this trailer. It is so frustrating watching someone mishandle such great characters. And it's not even, I take being a comic book fan as like a pro wrestling fan. And for those who watch pro wrestling know what I'm talking about. Everyone loves this one mid or low card wrestler that they believe one day can be a world champion. If handled with the right booking and care, any mediocre wrestler can be a world champion, right? Same thing with comic books. Any character can carry a franchise. Any character, if done right, can lead a franchise. If Peacemaker can have a successful TV show and end up as a household name, so can any character. And it's frustrating how they take these characters, butcher them, when there's so many possibilities you could have done. I'm not saying every comic book character has to be one-to-one. I'm not saying every comic book movie has to be, you know, Citizen Kane, right? But to take a character like Venom, who has potential, that has comic book runs by itself, that does not need Spider-Man, which is understandable. If you want to do a Venom movie and you can't have access to Spider-Man, I get it. But to handle it in such a way they've done the past few years have been insane to me. It's so frustrating because there's so many things you could have done with the character. It boggles the mind. And it's like they refuse to do it. And it's like, how would I say this? It's like the boy, it's like your homie, right? The homie that refuses to improve themselves. And every time something fucks up, they go back to their ex. It's like, bro, you can survive without them, okay? You don't have to go back. Sony doesn't have to go to the MCU. Sony does not have to throw their garbage universe on the MCU and muddle that all up. Because as we see now, Sony don't even know what its own universe is doing. So how you want to include with the MCU? What if Kevin Feige is like, yo, I want to have Venom. I want to have a comic accurate Eddie Brock, which it's Kevin Feige. He's probably going to do that. But you know what I mean? I want to have basically a one-to-one from the books. You can't do that because Sony wants to have grown-ass Tom Hardy, beefing with a goddamn 18-year-old. It's like, bro, what are we doing here? This man's in his 40s, bro. Why would that make any sense? Like, and they constantly tease we're in the MCU. Y'all remember Morbius when he's going through the alley and this is stupid Spider-Man, the Toby Spider-Man or whatever, and they're like, oh my god, Morbius is in the Toby universe. Madam Web, he was supposed to be in Madam Web was supposed to be in the MCU. They butchered that up where the timelines doesn't match up, and they wanted Andrew Garfield. And Andrew Garfield saw the writing on the wall, was like, bro, I'm not returning for this. Like, Sony doesn't know what they're doing, and I am so sick of people saying, man, you know, Marvel, the MCU has ruined Spider-Man. Like, if Sony had it, they'll do so much better. Even though the last franchise with Spider-Man in it was hot dog shit. But, I don't know. It's kind of like with Fox X-Men, where they're like, man, Fox would do so much better with the X-Men. Like, it's just so insane. Even though we had, like, what, 8 movies? 80% of them about Wolverine and leather types? But, you know, whatever. It's like, goddamn, the nostalgia for garbage that people have for these companies is insane. I'm not saying MCU is perfect. They butchered one of my favorite characters in Moon Knight. I will say this to the day I die. That Moon Knight Disney Plus show was ass, bro. I'm pissed because that's the only thing we're stuck with for now. But to say that they will do worse than what Sony's doing now is insane. And so now they're doing this thing with, yes, apparently the main villain is, I don't know why they do this. They cast the same actor that plays what's his name? Mondo? I don't remember his name from Doctor Strange. Don't even remember because it's like he's in the first one, barely is in the second one, whatever. Mordo, whatever his name is. He's like this military Agent Orwell Taylor, that's what everyone's calling him, whatever. He is a Marvel character that has a beef with Venom because in the comic books, Venom killed, I guess, his son or something. And so there's like a beef there, and he's trying to like, you know, kill Venom. But in the movie here, he's trying to like stop all the symbiotes because they're coming to Earth and stuff like that, right? That's cool, but like there's a scene where like they're in like the bar from like No Way Home, and they're stopping the puddle symbiote from moving on. Like they found it. Now everyone's been like, oh my god, is Venom in the MCU now? Like, it doesn't make sense. Okay, it does not make any sense. Think of it this way: if Venom is in the MCU, right, officially, like, let's say the Sony universe has always been in the MCU, where did he teleport to then at the end of Venom 2, where he woke up in another hotel? You know what I mean? And at the end of No Way Home, where he teleported away, where did he go? If he was in the same universe, he should have just stayed there, right? Doesn't make any sense. Okay. Also, the whole thing with the Venom horse, they said in the first movie of Venom that you need to have a perfect bonding or symbiosis or whatever, or the test subject dies after leaving the symbiote. So you tell me they're just gonna kill a horse? Like, you know what I mean? It's like, I get it, rule of cool, right? But once you start thinking about it, Sony doesn't know what they're doing in their own universe. Why should I trust this movie when they butcher Carnage, Venom, Riot, these characters that could do so much more? Okay, I'm not saying I want a Venom spin-off show or a Riot Peacemaker type show, you know what I mean? I don't want that, but to give them more, like, you know, gravitas than this is crazy. And I get it, it's a wacky franchise and it's finally ending. I don't know what the fuck Sony is doing, and I'm frustrated and I'm tired, bro. I don't care about this franchise. It, like, at first it had potential. It's like, okay, if they signed an agreement where only between the MCU and Sonyverse, only one of them can have Spider-Man, fine. And you gave it to the MCU, I understand. If you want to do a Sony spinoff, I get it. But they're connecting, they don't know what they want to do. They want to connect to the MCU. Now they want to connect it to the Amazing Spider-Man because they have the dude who plays the Lizard in one of the scenes where he's in the back playing guitar or whatever, right? Now you're going to introduce another Peter Parker. What universe are we in, bro? What universe are we in? What timeline is it? It doesn't make any sense. The more and more you think about it, this is just from the trailer. We haven't even seen the movie. They do this stuff so people can go and watch to see if it connects to the MCU when it doesn't. And it's like, at the end, we're going to have the same effect that we had for Aquaman Lost Kingdom, where it's like, this is the end of the Sonyverse? Because no one's going to watch fucking Kraven. If we're being honest, let's be honest here. Who's seeing Kraven around Christmas time? If you're going out from your family during holiday season to go see Kraven, you have no life. You have no one that cares about you, okay? I don't know who. If it's not your job, why are you seeing Kraven, bro? What about Kraven? You really sitting there like, you know what I mean? Well, you just said that, you know, each character can have their own franchise. Why don't you give Kraven a chance? Because it's about these dumb shits, all right? These idiots that don't know what the fuck they're doing. That's what it is. I don't think, they don't even know what they don't know what they're doing with these characters. They're like, we have these characters, we need movies, let's just push them out. I had faith before Madam Web. I was like, okay, if you really think about it, you could do certain things. It makes sense if you want to have this and the third. I can see how things could tie in if you really try. Sony doesn't give a damn about that. They gave them a long time ago. They're just doing, it feels like they're doing this just to fuck with Marvel because, like, Sony has the rights. And I cannot wait for the day the rights fully revert back to Marvel. It's going to be a beautiful day. Glorious day, okay? Just how people bitched and complained about the X-Men going back to Disney because they got bought out. We got X-Men 97 out of it. So was it that bad? You know what I mean? Like, other than the whole Miss Marvel being a mutant bullshit, it's like, it's been pretty decent as an X-Men fan now, you know? Better than the black leather era we was in. But that was my little rant, my tangent. Let me know what your thoughts down below. I'll be in the comments down below. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch because I'm going to be live in a few hours. So, and if you need to know, check my community tab and I'll let you know when I'm live. Thank you. Have a nice rest of your day and I'm out. Peace.